Hello. Now, as you can probably see from the title of this episode, this isn't your regular podcast episode. I have a little bit of news. I am actually going to be taking a very, very small break from the podcast just for 2 or 3 weeks, as I have a couple of back-to-back jobs coming up just now, which are pretty full on, if I'm being honest with you. Very exciting stuff, but it does mean that I'm a little bit busy with them just now. But fear not, the podcast will be back. I've got a few awesome guests lined up, and look, if you're really missing the podcast whilst I am away, then you should jump over to the Patreon page, because starting next week we will be having an exclusive story every single week for Patreon only members. We have past guests and never before heard stories as well. So if you head over to patreon.com/won't be forgetting that pod, I think it's maybe $1 or $2 a month, and you get at least four free stories every week. And honestly, that's a fucking bargain, so you probably should do it. That's patreon.com/won't be forgetting that pod. And then if you are in Adelaide as well, between the 9th and the 14th of July, and have kids, although if you don't have kids, you can come along, even though it is a kid show. It's going to be as part of the Glenelg Winterfest as well, Dinosaur Time Machine. You can come and see myself and past guest of the show, Jess Ciancio. We'll be performing the kids show there every day between the 9th and the 14th. This will be in the show notes too. And then otherwise, just jump over to the Patreon. Chuck in a couple of dollars. You can still keep hearing all of your favourite stories, or the stories you haven't heard before as well. And I do really genuinely appreciate all the support everyone's been giving as well. Unfortunate, I need to take a little bit of a break, but also very exciting things as well. But fear not, I'll be back in a couple of weeks. And until then, jump over to Patreon, patreon.com/won't be forgetting that pod, updated weekly. Bye.